Well, hello there. Mary Farias here with 5 minutes is better than nothing of personal development. We're studying my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. We are on the chapter on decision, chapter 8, page 206. Richard Henry Lee became an important factor in the story by reason of the fact that he and Samuel Adams communicated frequently by correspondence, sharing freely their fears and their hopes concerning the welfare of the people of their provinces. From this practice, Adams conceived the idea that a mutual exchange of letters between the 13 colonies might help bring about coordination of efforts so badly needed in connection with the solution of their problems. 2 years after the clash with the soldiers in Boston, March of 72, Adams presented this idea to the Assembly in the form of a motion that a correspondence committee he established among the colonies with definitely appointed correspondents in each colony for the purpose of friendly cooperation for the betterment of the colonies of British America. Mark well this incident. It was the beginning of the organization of the far-flung power destined to give freedom to you and to me. The mastermind had already been organized. It consisted of Adams, Lee, and Hancock. I tell you further that if two of you agree upon the earth concerning anything for which you ask, it will come to you from my Father who is in heaven. The Committee of Correspondence was organized. Observe that this move provided the way for increasing the power of the mastermind by adding to it men from all the colonies. Take notice that this procedure constituted the first organized planning of the disgruntled colonists. In union, there is strength. The citizens of the colonies had been waging disorganized warfare against the British soldiers through incidents similar to the Boston riot, but nothing of benefit had been accomplished. Their individual grievances had not been consolidated until one mastermind, under one mastermind. No group of individuals had put their hearts, minds, souls, and bodies together in one definite decision to settle their difficulty with the British once and for all until Adams, Hancock, and Lee got together. Well, this page just proves that the power of the mastermind is so strong. When we have one idea in our minds and share it with another in a spirit of harmony, we begin to collaborate. We begin to bounce ideas off of one another. We begin to attract new ideas to this formed union so we can move forward. And so what Napoleon Hill is saying is that these leaders not only formed a correspondence between two men, they formed a correspondence between all 13 colonies, making their union stronger at the get-go. So when we understand the history of America, for instance, as Napoleon Hill is teaching us here, is that what we can see is that the power of the mastermind is so strong. And we'll get into the mastermind chapter later as we read the book, but Napoleon Hill says if we come together in a spirit of harmony towards the same goal, there really is nothing to stop us. So I put this mastermind concept to work in my life. I was studying one day and I was asking the question, why am I not getting the results that I want? And Napoleon Hill, through his wonderful book, told me I wasn't masterminding. And so I made a decision to begin masterminding on virtually everything. And that is exactly how this book came about. I masterminded with 3 other co-authors, and we masterminded a book together. Now, you don't have to go it alone. You don't have to do everything by yourself. And a lot of times we think we're isolated or in a silo in entrepreneurship. But really, no. You don't have to bring somebody onto your team under your business in order for them to be on your team helping you move forward. And that's what a mastermind does. So I encourage you to find people who are supportive of you, who will help you move forward in your endeavors, bounce ideas off of them, and you'll be able to reach out in a spirit of harmony and come together so you can move further forward. And it's so great. It's so wonderful to share that with somebody else. So I highly encourage you to go out and begin to mastermind. All right, all for today. See you tomorrow.